So, hello, welcome back to episode 7 of the Formula 1 build. So, as you remember, we left off, we were just painting those finicky little metal pieces, if you recall, and I'm just going to get them out here to show you. We'll have a look at them in a bit more detail in a minute. So, it's been quite a while since I last filmed for this build. I've done it's been about eight weeks, maybe even more. I had to stop because I had to have a tongue biopsy done, and I couldn't talk for quite some time, and then lots of other things happened, and so I've had to look at my last video to refresh my memory. And I'm just trying to pick this up now, which is, I'm going to need tweezers to get it out there. Right. Also on this channel, there will be a Vulcan build starting very shortly, and it's going to run sort of concurrently together. So what I'm hoping to do is like get a more regular schedule. So 1 week the F1 build will be on, the next section to that, and then the next week, or the same week but a different day, it will be the new Airfix Vulcan. The review for that is up on my YouTube channel. So that's that. So right, let me make sure I've just got everything here. We will drop the camera down and we will get started. Here we go. There we go. So first thing I need to do is kind of try and make I normally use this, so there we've got that. So we'll see how it goes. I might need to turn the autofocus off or on depending on how we do. So as you call, these are the pieces. They were silver. I've been round, and now these have been, has that got a slight bend? Is that me? Has that got a slight bend? It has. I don't think it's meant to have that. Let me just check the others. No, it hasn't. I don't know how it's got that. We will have to address that. Hopefully it'll, don't want to snap it, hopefully it'll come out in the yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, like I say, hopefully it'll come out when we get the pieces put together. So for now, let's put them into their pairs so that we know what we're doing. Them two together. Oh, come on. So these are all for the, I believe these are all for the back. And then it's them two together. No, hold on, let me just check that other side. No, it's not them two together. It is them two together. I've used a car primer for these, which I must say has done very well. It's quite resilient. There's a couple of little scuffs here and there where they've, but it will certainly, nothing that can't be touched up once it is in position. Right, so let's move that out of the way for these black pieces because it will be easier to see. Now, we need to get some screws out, which are, oh, hold on a minute, we are some pieces missing. Thought as much. Yeah, obviously left them in the drawer. I think it was this drawer everything came out of. we go. And that one. There's one. Need the tweezers to get these out. Ooh. That one. That one. The plate, and finally that. Now we should have in total, I believe I've counted 15. Yeah, right. Now then, the engine's here. You notice we replaced the, I don't know whether I mentioned this in the last episode, we replaced that. I am going to lock off this autofocus a minute, because it's just, it's normally around about there. There we go, I'm going to leave it there for now. Right, so we replaced it with this braided, just bring that up a little bit, this braided wire. I quite like that. And we're going in now. These pieces, I put these on in step 5. You'll see there are two. There's two plastic pieces that form a shroud around two of the steel pieces, and that's basically that there. So this is a steel shaft from one end to the other, and then you have this plastic cover that sort of clips over the outside. Now, as I recall, you didn't really need, because they're oblong, they don't really need sticking to the steel, just to each other, either side. Now they've got to be painted gold, so the reason they haven't been done so yet is because obviously once you paint them to put them together, you have a bit of a seam line that needs to be taken care of. So with that in mind, we'll do one just to show you, and then the others I can do at my leisure. So I use this. It's a brilliant little tool. It's called a flexi tool, and basically you get different grade sandpaper strips, and they come like this. They're not the cheapest in the world, to be honest, for what you get. I think a replacement pack of these is about $4.50, something like that. So they're not the cheapest. You do get several, I think, in a replacement pack, and they just literally let me find one that I can. Let me try and replace that one. It's a bit, so you literally just, they hook on like so. So you can even get inside wheels and such like, because you can just unhook one end and pass it through, and then hook it over the other end. So you can use it straight, or in this case it's great for keeping the curve so you don't flatten it out. You can literally, that's fallen down a bit, so you can literally, it's only grit on one side incidentally. Just very gently do that, and oh, the is it? No, I thought for a minute there it'd come apart, but no, it hasn't. I'm tempted to put a bit of glue. I know I said you don't need glue into the steel. It doesn't say not to. And then just on that bit as well. Just in there, just try and get it And on the other side, if you can see, yeah, looks like I've already done one of this one side. There we go. And then, so that's all sealed up, and now that can be masked off, and I should probably just use a liquid mask on that, to be honest, and then paint them gold. So that's those. That's how I do those. Now moving on. Little jar of, so what I do with my screws, because there's a lot of them for this kit alone, there's like, you know, bag, and there's a whole load in there. So what I tend to do, although it's not on here at the moment, is put a magnet either on the bottom underneath, a little tiny rare earth magnet, or in there, and it just keeps them from falling out. Which helps a lot. Right, so now we've got to start assembling these together. So we've already done that step. We've taken so now we need to put these, I think it's called the damper arm bracket. We need to put 2 of these on the rear lower arm. So this is where you've got to be really careful. You get everything on, you know, I really look carefully at this. So basically it's 2 of, apologies while I just have a really close look. It's none of them, so it's got to be, I believe, that one, which is, it's 2 of those basically. I think I just need to confirm that somehow. I'm not entirely sure, because one side is, just want to make sure they're the only ones I've got, I think, like that. Has to be. Let's just check our other bits and pieces, because we've got quite a few builds on the go, so we've got a lot of screws and that knocking about. This is most of the Formula 1 stuff, and also a bike build that I'm doing. No, right, okay. Let's pop them there. Yeah, it's got to be those. Just checking again, the one hole bigger than the other. So now that's got to go on these. These are the rear, or are they? Yeah, it's these ones. Right, so if I put that, ooh, now then, worth noting, there's a horrible well, sink mark, I guess, on the metal on one side. So hopefully I'm going to try and there it is. Come on. If you can see that, it's just off to the one side. Sort of round about there. It's very faint, but it is there. I could take it off, but let's see. Right, that's like that, and then this goes on like so. Let's just make sure. Light here. I need to get a better light, but just trying to. Right, we've got that on, and it's fallen off again. I'm going to be better using the tweezers for this. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Right, now the thing is, I now need to get 1.2 by 4 mil. They normally guess they have a little guide up here with a picture of the screw on, which is to scale, so if you get stuck you can just pick it up and put it up against the picture. 1.2 by 4 mil, so 4 mil is about that long. 1.2 mil is, that's about that, I think. I would say that's about that. And that goes up, the screw goes up from underneath into. Now then. Now then, I just need to find, this is where the fun and games start, the screwdriver, and it's just a matter of which drawer I've put it in. To be honest, I would have thought I would have put it with the other tools. So, but I'm going to guess it's not that easy. Right, I'm just going to pause a minute while I go and find the screwdriver. Back in a minute. Right then, there we go. So screwdriver has been found, and now somehow I need to become ambidextrous with well, I need more hands than I've actually got. So what I could do there is clamp that with one of these little, let me just find it, that one should do it hopefully. I've got to pick it up without shaking. And then, damn it, yeah, let me just try that again. One of these days I'll put my reading glasses on and do it. Right, there Then we can turn it over. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Now I need the tweezers again because I've cut my nails and I am unable to see. I don't know whether that is that too long. If I put one that's too long in, let's screw it down and see what happens. Oh, I don't know whether that's too long. So you should be able to see in there, you can see it sticks out quite a way. Ooh. I'll put it on that way. You can see the screw standing up there. It's not infringing on the, so I think I've got to get the vernier calipers out and measure that screw, which is what I should have done first really, rather than rely on the hodgepodge of let me get a bit more in the shot. There we go. So 4 mils. Now just it is. Well, it's 4.3 millimeters, and that 0.3 is basically the head. So yeah, was right. Right, so that's one on, and then we'll put we'll get the other one and put that on now as well. Which is this bag, yeah. There we go. You're the one I want. You are the one that I want. And that goes on just so that we've got it the same way. As that. So that is going to go on again. Like so. Oh. Do the same again because it makes life a whole lot easier. Oh no 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 no! Ah, it's magnetised. Damn it! Okay. Just need to back there, and we need another one of those. I wish they'd split them up a bit. I think it's not that one. Let me have a look at that other one. What sort of head was it? So I don't want a countersunk. It's a cheese head. You can hear all the funny remarks being said right now. Where are you? Come on. I think that is might be you. Yep. Now I've got to remember that this is also magnetic. There we go. There we go. That's the next one. Just look at them, make sure they're both the same. Yep. Right, those two are done. Now then, so these now 1.2 by 4 and left rear lower arm, they're going to fit onto here at the front. Basically was one point buy some more of those. So I do believe my dear sir, that it goes in there and there, like that. Yes, and the screws go down. Right, my apologies, did I miss? I don't know whether you saw that, so we may have to cut. Right, so this goes in. I'm not sure. We've got two possibilities here. It could be this one and this one. Yeah, that's it. It's those two. Right, now we need some more 2.4 by 4mm screws. So it seems that these are the favourites. And oops. I hope they gave spares, because I can see a lot of these going missing. If we can get just one in. It's gone in, but the problem is the other bit is not ready. So let's just crop it out just a little bit. Is that it? No, gotta remember, get it right, I think that's it. Oh no, casualty. Where have you gone? Right, I can't spend a lot of time looking for that. I'll have to find that later. Number 2. Oh dear. You utter pig. Come on. Come on. Right, I think I'm gonna have to do this off camera because it's going to take too much time for me to try and get it in while we, on camera. You're just going to be bored, silly, sitting there watching me drop screw after screw. So I don't know how long have we haven't covered much today. Right, oh, we have one in. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Right. Just got to hope the magnet screwdriver doesn't pull it out. There we go. Right, that's that one in. And now we just need to pick that other screw didn't turn up. I could have used that. It's obviously rolled away somewhere. I don't want to. Okay, let's get the other one in anyway. There we go. Hopefully it will be a little bit easier now we've got one in the skirt. Oh, that one. There we go. That went a lot better. It's just that first one when you've got to hold everything in line. Right. Oh dear, hold on a minute. Let me put that way. Yes, a massive faux pas here. I have put that on upside down. And I think, yeah, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to go and fix that and put that right way, and then do the other side. Thanks for watching. What are we? We're 35 minutes, so I don't want to go too much further today. What I'll do is in between then now and the next one, I will get those put on and basically spray these end pieces that needed spraying gold. I'll get them sprayed gold, and then next time when we come back, we will actually be assembling wheel and brake, the rear brakes and uprights. So yeah, that should be a good one, that.